When you look around Wilfrid Laurier University today, it's hard to imagine what this place looked like in 1911 when it was created. At that point, it was a small, relatively small farmhouse on the edge of Waterloo. It had one full-time professor and 4 students. The Lutheran Church of Canada had felt the need for some time to create a seminary, and that's what this institution was. By the end of that first decade, it had become a real school, offering both senior high school courses and eventually university courses. Now, as the 1920s arrived, the school became associated with the University of Western Ontario, and they were able to offer full degrees, mostly in the arts. It was a college not just for the Lutheran Church, although primarily it was their seminary. It was a college for the entire community, and they supported it a great deal. By the time we got to the Great Depression as a school, the college was much like the country, experiencing some success but a great deal of challenge in making money. The World War II period is another interesting time for this school. By the time we reach 1939, this school are very enthusiastically Canadian. At least 2 members or 2 alumni of the school won the Military Cross. The World War II experience showed that what was by then Waterloo College had really become embraced by the community and had become a Canadian college as opposed to a Lutheran one. Returning veterans and those with war service were given money from the government to go to college, and although Waterloo College was still a private college supported by the church, veterans were able to and did spend the veterans' benefit here, and for the first time, Waterloo College really had money to grow and expand and became really a modern college. As the school continued to grow, there became increasing demand for more specialized courses in things like science and engineering. And really, Waterloo College didn't have the faculty or the money to offer those courses. The solution was to set up a separate institution, the Associated Faculties of Waterloo College, which was not a Lutheran institution, but rather a community-based one, and as such, eligible for government money. This, however, was almost too successful for the institution's own good. It led to the creation of a separate institution, the institution that we now know as the University of Waterloo. In a very acrimonious at times dispute, Waterloo College, the Lutheran college here, decided that they would stay separate and independent from the new university. And so by the beginning of the 1960s, we have what we have now, 2 separate institutions of higher learning, separated by a couple of blocks in downtown Waterloo. By the early 1970s, there had been some successes, the creation of a social work faculty, more and more emphasis on music courses, but still the small liberal arts college at the heart faced some enormous challenges. So great were those challenges that by the mid-1970s, the college had to abandon its connection with the Lutheran Church. And in that moment, we became Wilfrid Laurier University. What is the connection with Wilfrid Laurier? And the answer, unfortunately, is that there's no real connection with Wilfrid Laurier. The name was chosen, almost embarrassingly, the name was chosen because of the similarity in initials between Waterloo Lutheran University and Wilfrid Laurier University. In the end, it was as simple as that. By the end of the 1980s, the campus had grown. All in all, it was becoming a very large and very modern university. In 1999, a very important change happened. The community of Brantford, looking for a way to revitalize their downtown core, and the administration of Wilfrid Laurier University, seeking new opportunities for expansion, cooperated on the creation of a new campus, Laurier Brantford. All of these things were made possible in the beginning by that very small, dedicated group of people who thought in 1911 that this was the location for a Lutheran seminary. And from that little beginning has grown this great institution that we're all really a part of.